I wanted to hop on here and talk about Shedeur Sanders and not what you think. The performance wasn't great. It needs to get better. He didn't have any help. Here's what I do want to say. And Luke McCown, Brian Hoyer, backup quarterbacks unite, right? Like, I feel like I'm very well placed to talk about this. Luke McCown sent out a tweet earlier. I'm going to try to put it here. It's going to be a lot of different parts. Just keep me going. Pretty much outlining everything that goes on within a backup quarterback's life and just exactly what Shedeur Sanders, or really any backup, forget about just Shedeur for a second, any backup quarterback goes through is when you're thrust into the game and you're expected to play at an extremely high level, especially now because of his name. And then when you don't play a certain level because of your name, you're getting a lot more hate, a lot more all this stuff. I just want to stay in the even ground. I just want to stay right in the middle when it comes to Shedeur Sanders. It is very, 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 very difficult to jump in at a moment's notice when you haven't had any reps at all with the ones. You've had no reps with the ones. In fact, you haven't had any reps with your team's offense since the start of training camp. Chase, how is that possible? Well, in training camp, you're getting reps with the Cleveland Browns offense. You're running your plays. When you are running scout team, which I did it for 14 years. Luke McCown did it for 14 years. Now, he was a starter. Brian Hoyer, at some points, he did it for 14 years. Dan Orlowski, who has talked about it as well and was tagged in Luke's tweet, he's done it as well. You run scout team, meaning if you're the Browns and you are playing the Ravens and you are the backup quarterback, you are Lamar Jackson for the week. Let that sink in. It's almost better at times, like Luke was saying, because you are going against that one defense, but you've got all twos and all threes, and you are not running any type of offense whatsoever that resembles the Browns. And so, in your opinion, in my opinion, your process has to change. And Shedeur's probably found this out. Maybe he hasn't. What I would do and what a lot of other guys would do, they would get onto the field after practice. They would walk through with the backup quarterback and the quarterback coach and the backup quarterback coach. And they would walk through the plays and they would walk through the script because the number one quarterback, which would be Dylan Gabriel in Cleveland, he gets every single rep. Meaning he gets every single one rep because they have to have him ready to play. So the narrative out there, can we just calm it down? This is the process of playing quarterback for Shedeur Sanders. It will grow. It has to grow. Who knows if he's going to play? If he does play, though, he's going to get a week long full of reps, and then we'll actually be able to analyze and break down how well he's playing. Just wanted to get on here and let you guys know my thoughts on Shedeur Sanders.